students, and welcome to another day of learning and fun. I am Miss Valerie, and I will help you in understanding your English 8 module. So how's your day? I hope you're all feeling fine. So grab your pen and your notebook, listen, and let's have fun.
Week 4, Synthesizing Informations from Multiple Sources. At the end of this lesson, you will be able to 1. Synthesize essential information found in various sources. 2. Drawing conclusions from a set of details. And lastly, summarizing information from the text listened to. But first, let's have an activity. You have to guess the word by arranging the jumbled letters. We have S, G, N, T, E, H, S, I, N, I, Z, and Y. You have 1 minute to figure it out. Your timer starts now. Last 30 seconds. Last 10 seconds. And time's up. Answer is very good, synthesizing. But what is synthesizing? Synthesizing involves combining ideas and allowing an evolving understanding of text. Also, it means creating original insights, perspective, and understandings by reflecting on text and merging elements from theme, text, and existing schema. And lastly, it means to put pieces together to see them in a new way. But are synthesis, summary, and conclusion the same? You guessed it right. They are all different. When we say summary, summary comes from the Latin word summa, which means whole, totality, or gist. It means giving an overview of the text's main points, either from reading, listening, or watching, using your own words. Take note, using your own words. It is just more on retelling details and usually shorter than the original one. On the other hand, when we say conclusion, it is a reasoned judgment or inference. It is an afterword that contains the essence of something. It is achieved after considering all the important points. Conclusion is no place for bringing up new ideas, but rather it wraps up the main point. Also, it answers the question, so what? The so what strategy is used to clarify the important points of the article and suggest to the reader a solution, question, or insight into the topic that reiterates what matters to them. Lastly, when we say synthesis, it comes from the Greek word synthetenai, or syn, which means to put together, and titanai, which means to put or to place. In other words, it means putting ideas and findings which requires number 1, new understanding. When we say new understanding, it is something not considered before until a text is read. Number 2, deeper understanding. Deeper understanding become more responsive or appreciative of an idea after reading a text. And lastly, change understanding. It means the resulted to opposite or alternate perspective. Now let's try. Read the following statements and categorize whether it is summary, conclusion, or synthesis. Write sum for summary, con for conclusion, or inference, and syn for synthesis. Are you ready, students? Let's try. You have 2 minutes rather to answer this activity. Timer starts now. Last 20 seconds. Time's up. Let's check your answers. For number 1, we have sin. Number 2, sin. 3, con. 4, sum. 5, sum. And lastly, 6, sum. Now let's remember, when we talk about summary, it collects details from one source and restates those details. It means just stating the ideas of the author in your own words. And also, it is an overview of the text's main point. On the other hand, when we say conclusion, it means integrating multiple details from one source to generate new idea and a bigger thought. It is also an idea of going beyond text which the author never said in the original text. And also, it means an inference or reasoned judgment. Lastly, when we say synthesis, it means integrating multiple details from multiple sources or combining all author's ideas to generate a new and deeper thought. And that's the end of our discussion. For our reference, our lesson comes from English 8 4th grading, week 4, Pivot Learning Packet.